Welcome back to my channel, Fixing It Up with Sandra. In case you're new here, I'm Sandra, and please forgive me if my voice goes kind of in and out. I am just getting over COVID again. So this will be interesting making this tutorial. So we are going to be doing a wreath. We have to do wreaths for the holidays, and I found this centerpiece that I ordered probably like maybe a year, possibly even 2 years ago, and I just have to make it. I'm gonna take this plastic off so you can get a good view of it. Now, isn't this adorable? So I love to order centers like this. Is a metal center off of 3 Birds Nest Co. Now it's important that you put all of that information in there with the Co too, because 3 Birds Nest is a clothing company that I love as well, but 3 Bird Nest Co. is where you can get the wreath signs. Here's where their little symbol, if you want to pause it, take a picture, screenshot. But we're going to be doing this. I cannot wait to get this done. And truth be told, I actually did a wreath Monday, but that was the day that I was getting sick. Oh my goodness. I can just see myself like declining as I'm making this wreath, and it's a terrible tutorial, so we had to mix that one. Now, the thing with this tutorial is that I'm sure like many other wreath makers already have a prepped frame. So I happened to find this in my closet mesh, and so we're gonna go ahead and use this. So this is kind of like an intermediate wreath making tutorial. So I'm gonna be using this sign with this one right here. Now, just to let you know, I used the poof method, meaning that I just went along, drug it out to my arm, put it down into a pipe cleaner, and I went all the way around. There are 16 pipe cleaners on here. If you're unsure what a poof method is, I'm sure I have tons of tutorials with the poof method. I'm watching kids play on my back table. They've learned how to climb. Anyways, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and use this one. We will be adding to this because this was, I don't know why I started this, but it needs to be filled in. So we're gonna fill in some gaps, so we are not quite done with this. So let me go ahead and point this camera down, and we're gonna get started on this super adorable Halloween wreath. All right, I think this is the best angle. I'm really trying to work on my angles here. So anyways, what I went ahead and did is I cut, so like I said, there are 16 pipe cleaners on here. So I went ahead and cut 6 pieces of mesh at 16 inches. And I cut 8 of them because we're gonna go every other pipe cleaner. So I did 8 of a solid, the black with like a little bit of threading through it. Then I did 4 of the same material as the wreath. And then I did 4 of this really pretty shiny orange right here, okay? So what we're gonna do is, as much as possible, we're going to take our black one, and we're gonna do a little cruffle. So we're gonna tuck the edge, and then we're gonna scrunch like so until we get to the other edge, until we have a bow. All right, and you can adjust it as needed. So we have a bow, but I'm gonna kind of tuck that to the side. You can use a clip if you want. I'm just gonna use my fingers, and then we're gonna do the same with one of the other orange pieces. So I've done the same right there. So I've got these 2. So I'm gonna put them together like so, and we're gonna find a pipe cleaner, and we're just going to go ahead and place this inside. This will give it some extra volume. That is what we're trying to do. We're trying to really fill out this wreath because it is kind of sparse with just the poofs that I created. And again, I don't know how long ago I did this poof. I'm just opening these up since they're not all opened up. All right, so we've got that one in there. Now we're gonna do another one, and we're just gonna do this, like I said, every other one around the wreath. Okay, like so. Oh, I'm gonna tuck that edge. I like to have the edges tucked. It just makes it look clean. Tuck that in my finger. Grab one of the solid ones now. And again, tuck the edge, just a little bit of it, and then scrunch. All right. Oop. I do love that this mesh is like very grabby because it means it holds onto itself. So we're not gonna go there, we're gonna go here. So yes, no, yes. Okay. And we're just gonna do this all the way around. Like I said, this is kind of an intermediate level, I guess you could say, because I'm not showing you guys how to do the poof, but I'm just trying to work this all out. So I'm just gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go all the way around this frame, and then I'll be right back. I'll just do one more just so you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. So again, just gonna scrunch, make sure that edge is tucked, get that in my finger, and then grab one of these, and then, oh, it's very grabby, I like it. And then we're gonna go ahead and scrunch this one, place it in the pipe cleaner, and continue on. I will be right back, and you'll see how it looks once it's complete. Like I said, I'm glad that it's grabbing, it's like holding itself, because I don't like when it moves around too much. So anyways, let's count, say no, and then this one's a yes. Okay, there we go. All right guys, I'll be right back. All right guys, so we have the wreath completely filled out, which I absolutely love. Now, let me just say this. Clearly, COVID has fogged up my brain, but I do not have 16 pipe cleaners on here. I have 24. So my count was completely off, but we got all of it filled out, every other one, and I love how it looks. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attach our sign before we put ribbon. I do have some really adorable ribbon that we're gonna be working with, but we're gonna do our sign first. And what we're gonna do, I have some black floral wire, say that 5 times fast, that we're gonna be using to attach this. So when you order these signs, you can choose your whole placement. You can choose to have it just on top, diagonal, however you see fit. So I actually did for the, basically 4 corners. So we're gonna go ahead, excuse me. We've got these holes really nice and tiny. So we're gonna go ahead and thread this through. Oh, there we go. And normally bend it in half and then open it up and then pull my wire through like so. Man, COVID was not fun, I'll tell you that. And I know everybody's got their opinions before. I shouldn't have said that. I know everybody's got their opinions about COVID. Please do not comment your opinions about COVID, good or bad. I just think it's something, it's kind of like religion. You just don't need to talk about it all the time. All right. And kind of good this down like so. All right. And I love that this is a unique type of fall wreath. It's like a little bit of Halloween, and I like the colors. It's very different than your typical, I don't know, the ones that I normally see, like, you know, it has like the burgundies and the greens and whatnot. This is super cute. I'm so glad that I got this whenever I did. I've got a office that's just full of the most random things, and truly when you clean it, it's like Christmas Day. You're like, I did not know I had that. So this was a fun find. And I love the little cat. All right, we're just about done. Oh, and just to let you know, this is a 14-inch round. They have different sizes too. And I just love that you can order through them, you know, year round, as opposed to like the Wreath shop or whatnot. And you can buy, it's not a big selection, but they do have like seasonal stuff. From what I have seen, most like year round. And if you don't see something that you're looking for, you can always ask them. But like with the Wreath shop, you typically have to wait until the season and then hurry up and buy it as soon as you see it, or else it could sell out very quick. But and I really love the quality. I've never had anything bad to say about the quality of these. They are very weather resistant. Like they don't get all funky, you know, out in the weather. They stay looking great. So again, if you're able to, definitely check them out. All right, let's pull this through and then get this attached. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and place it on our wreath frame like so. I'm gonna stand up for this. I need good leverage. All right, we're just gonna pop this through, and what I like to do is, I've said it before, just tie it gently until I know that I have it in place, because once you start twisting and tying this kind of wire, it is super annoying to untwist it if you get it in the wrong space. So, and this mesh is very grabby there. All right, so I'm just gonna do a loose, make sure I have it around something. Okay, I'm just gonna do a loose tie. And then we do this corner. And I can't wait to get to the ribbon aspect. We're gonna do something that I've never done before. I mean, I've seen it done a million times when watching Wreath tutorials. I'm making this look much harder than it is. It's just because my head is still a little foggy because of everything. Like I said, if you would have seen that Monday video, I don't think anybody could have followed my directions because I was so out of it. All right. Oop. All right, I do like that. We do have 2 more to go. I'll go ahead and get those in, but I do like the placement. So now I can go ahead and, with these, kind of tighten things down a bit. Now I know we still have our pipe cleaners on throughout the entire wreath. We will go through at the very, very end, cut them off. I usually do it off camera. It's not anything to really sit and have you guys watch me do. All right, 1, 2, oh, there we go. It's like, I know we have 1 more. Try not to make any mistakes during this one. There we go. And it is finally done. All right. How cute is this? Now we will be also doing a bow as well, and I do have my Bodabra. So here are the ribbons that I chose. So I chose this cute plaid ribbon, a fabric black ribbon, then this cute ribbon right here, and some of these are from Michael's and some of these are from the Dollar Tree, and then this cute white one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut the ribbon and then I'll be right back. All right, so I have all of my ribbon cut, and just to let you know, I cut my ribbon at 18 inches. And for those like me who have a curious mind, wanna know why I cut it at 18 inches, it's because I took my ribbon, we're gonna fold it, not all the way down, but just kind of halfway down, and we're gonna be pinching it and then putting it into a pipe cleaner. And when I measured it, I was like, you know what, that looks about right, and so I went with 18 inches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna double up on ribbon. Now I'm gonna put ribbon in between each orange poof. So I have these two right here, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pinch like that, pinch that one down like so, then we're gonna take this one and pinch it down like so. All right, and then so I have these two pieces gonna overlap like that, and then just find a pipe cleaner and we're gonna place it inside like this. Super, super cute. And then we're gonna, you know, kind of adjust and poof it up like so. Spread out the little tails. And there you go. It looks like a little bow, but it's, you know, one of each. So now we're gonna do my next set. I'm gonna do the plaid with the stripes. So again, and I did do ducktails on each end. And like so. Again, find a pipe cleaner that is not for the oranges. This one will work right here. There we go. And we're just gonna go around. So I have 6 sets of 2. And you just wanna adjust it, you know, kind of make the ends cutesy. Like so. And we have this black mesh. Pinch it. The same with this orange. All right. There's a pipe cleaner. Well, at least we know this is going to hold on to itself pretty well, because this, every time anything gets near this mesh, it grabs hold real tight. All right. There we go. And again, just adjust if you want as you go. Super adorable. I love the little pops of ribbon. Again with another black, but we're going to do this really cute white fabric with this one, like so. All right, so we have them right there and right here. And what I was saying when I said that we're going to do something that I really haven't done before but seen a million times is the technique that I'm using right now with this ribbon. Normally, I'll show you what I normally do, which isn't a bad thing at all. It's just what I normally do, and I was like, maybe we're gonna do something different. I would take this and then fold it in half, pinch it here, and then have it go on the wreath and do something of this sort. And that's what I normally do. But I was like, you know, let's just change it up for no other reason other than changing it up. So that is what we're doing today. All right, and then somebody sneezed outside and scared me. Okay, right here. And like I said, we're still gonna do a cutesy bow. All right, and I have one more perfect. Just adjust that. The little tails, and you'll still have to, like, even though you're adjusting right now, when you go to hang it, you're probably going to have to do some more of adjustments when it comes to your little bows. So we've got one right here and right here. And if you need all your fingers when you're doing this stuff, I highly recommend you grab some clips from the Dollar Tree if you happen to be by there, because it makes it perfect to like hold these little things in place while you're, you know, pinching one bow and trying to hold the next. All right, there we go. So we've got our ribbon around. Let's poof it all up. And I love how it came out. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of adjusting to the thing. Super cute. We're gonna do a full on look in just a minute, but we're gonna work on our bow. And our bow is obviously gonna go at the top. And excuse me, I'm gonna see how long I want this bow to be. So like the tail. So I don't want the tail to be super long because I don't want it to take away from the sign. So we're looking at probably, again, 18 inches. So we're gonna work with 18 inches. I'm gonna grab my little Bodabra right here. We're gonna set this off to the side. And oh, here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use zip ties for this one. You can use pipe cleaners or a pipe cleaner if that's what works for you. And this just opens up like this. We're just gonna set our little thing, our little zip tie in there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this one in. I'll cut all the little fancy ends once we're done. All right, and we're gonna go small. So we're not gonna do too big to see which side is brighter. There is a brighter side to this. There's always a brighter side, isn't there? All right. Again, I'm gonna tuck the edges under. All right, there we go. Now, I'm gonna make one little loop, like so. Twist it. And then tuck the ends. Now I wanna make sure, no, that's way too big. So, like that, and then I'm gonna bring them up side by side just to make sure. Just a hair too big, so we're gonna bring that in just a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, and we'll go ahead and cut our end. And so now we have our base. So we're gonna go ahead and add on the other layers. And like so. Oh. I guess you don't really have to twist this because it's the same color on both sides. I'm just doing it out of habit. And like so. This Bodabra makes bow making so much easier. If you have not invested in one, they are on Amazon. Mine came with a DVD. I'm sure now, like, because I've had mine for a while, I'm sure you can just find the stuff on YouTube and learn how to use it there. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Oh, and that, well, that was it for that one. You know what, that bow is a little long. There we go. There we go. All right, and one last piece. I'm probably going to run out of the ribbon as well. Yep. So. All right. Perfect. I love how this is coming out. All right, let's go ahead and cut this down. And then go ahead and pull up our zip tie, and right here, just bring it up a little slow so you can get your zip tie somewhat secured. Place it around. There we go. And again, you can use a pipe cleaner with this. I'm just using pipe cleaner, or zip ties that I got from the dollar store. So now you can go ahead and make this super cutesy like this, and then we're going to cut all of the ends to make them nice and fancy. Just going to go ahead and open everything up while I have it off the wreath. See how cute this is? I love this. I love these colors, and this is not something that I would have put together, especially with the white and black. So, all right, let me bore you with this. And I've got to find somebody, hopefully local, that can sharpen scissors, or go on YouTube and Google how to sharpen scissors, because these are getting duller and duller with each little snip. Ugh. But as long as they get this job done, I'm good. And these are the ones, Milwaukee scissors. So they're like the tough ones. I use them to cut wire. I use them to cut everything. So that's why they get dull pretty quick, but I would love to know how to sharpen them. All right, I think we're done with the fancy ends. Okay, so now that we got, are we good? Are we good? Nope, one more. All right. Okay, so now that we used a zip tie to hold it secure, I'm gonna go ahead, actually we still have our pipe cleaners on here. That's why I don't cut my pipe cleaners. But now we've got this cute little bow we can attach. Let me cut this end piece off of my, there, my bow thing. All right, and actually flip it around like so. First, let me dig out a pipe cleaner. And, oh, here we go. Perfect. There's one right there. So we're gonna, this is gonna get real fun. All right, like so, so that's gonna be down. Just figuring out the direction of my tails. All right. How cute. And again, as you can see, I adjusted it when I was, when I had it in the zip tie, but obviously I'm going to have to adjust everything again. So I have no problem with that. All right. Here we go. My only thing is sometimes I get so caught up in things that I forget to make sure that this is in the view of the camera. All right. And just move it around so it's kind of, so the different patterns are in the different directions and whatnot. All right. Now, as you can see, it's still a little long, but we're gonna roll up our ends like so. And it's gonna look super adorable here in just a moment. I'm gonna get it on my door so you can see just how adorable this is. I think anybody who loves Halloween/fall is gonna love this, because I think it has a little bit of both, and that's what makes this one super adorable. So I would keep this up all fall. Like through winter, or through Halloween, through November. It's super cute. It goes for both seasons. Look at that. All right, let's get this hung so you can see what this looks like. How adorable is this? Look at our little bow. We've got our little ribbon accents right there. I think it's super, super cute. I love everything about it. And the thing is, we don't have to add, you know me, I love the trinkets and all that, but I thought for this one in particular, we would just go simple with ribbon. And it just came out super cute. Now, I do have to say, we are still going to be cutting off the pipe cleaners. That is the final touch. I do that at the very, very end because just in case I want to add a little bit of something, but I think we are done here when it comes to this particular wreath. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging in with me on a not so great day. I'm still recovering, but I had to get something, you know, out there for you guys because I knew I was going to make this and I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to make it, I might as well record it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you love this wreath, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the technique, of course, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to be doing all kinds of different tutorials for fall, and I've got a festival coming, so hopefully I'm just knocking them out this week. Hopefully my immune system is staying, you know, strong, and we'll get a bunch of this stuff done. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again in my next video.